rising, my everythings. I hope that you all are doing well. If you are new to the channel, welcome. If you would like to get notified anytime that new reads are being posted, please feel free to subscribe and also hit that notification bell so that you can get those notifications anytime that new reads are being posted. Okay, this read is going to be for Taurus. Taurus, I'm seeing that the spirit of true self is seeking security from some type of failure. So this specific read could be about something that happened in the past, because I'm not seeing that during the cycle of the read that you've actually failed. So surrounded in your experiences, I'm seeing that's what the kids are calling it these days. Right. So as you're seeking security in what you think is failure, right, Spirit is saying that's just what the kids are calling it these days. However, from the eye of the divine, it's all a part of your body and like what makes you unique and what makes you what you are. So I think that we're going to get into highlighting the miracle of you and your existence and that kind of thing, because that's just what I'm seeing. So let's get into the read. I'm seeing for the overall messages and the emotions that are associated with this read are that forgiveness is healing. Wow. And I'm also seeing I gotta forgive myself or you, or like you may feel like you need to forgive yourself for something. Maybe you feel like you failed and the spirit is saying that you should forgive yourself for it, or you or someone else may feel that way towards you. So take it as it resonates, okay? Or you may feel like you need to forgive someone else. Regardless, the overall message is that forgiveness is healing. I'm seeing that this is an ancestral message. So your ancestors are the divine ones that have orchestrated and aligned an offering for me to be able to do this read for you. So thank you to them and thank you to you for getting the message, okay? I'm seeing that you may be feeling clever. Also seeing that you may have felt vulnerable or that you're feeling vulnerable. Spirit is saying not to feel hostile. The overall read is meant for you to feel satisfied, for you not to feel afraid, and for you not to be worried or concerned. So if you were feeling any of those not so great emotions like worry or concern, or maybe you felt afraid or hostile, or maybe even vulnerable, just as much as the good emotions, they're all a part of the human experience. So it's okay if you did feel that way, because it takes humans to make humans, though all humans are not made without God's source energy. So even as you may have experienced some things that were not so great and they had you feeling things that weren't so great, Spirit is saying that you still were created with God's source energy. So that gives you the strength, the resource, the capability to be able to overcome those challenges. Okay, so we got some angel cards, of course, because you're seeking security from some type of failure, maybe where you may have failed in the past or something like that. I'm seeing that you may feel this way about your body, or like I said in the beginning, Spirit is saying that the things that you've been experiencing during this read are specifically associated to your body. And as you've been seeking security from whatever it is that you've gone through during the cycle of the read, it's like if failure is what kids are calling it these days, they're talking about your body. So the first angel message is to to reconsider. Maybe the emotions or thoughts that you had concerning your body or about your body, something like that. Like if you felt like that your body was a failure, or that you're a failure because of the way that you look or something like that, Angel is saying to reconsider those thoughts, those emotions, those feelings, to communicate more clearly, and also to be more assertive. So I'm seeing that the soul has been teaching the spirit of true self some lessons with some winds. So I'm seeing the southern wind, the eastern wind, and also the western wind. So I'm seeing that the soul has been teaching the spirit of true self a lesson in regard to power with the south, with the southern wind, about the south. Something about the south you're learning a lesson about when it comes to your body, and the power that it holds, maybe because of your race, maybe because of your skin, whatever that is, you'll overcome it, is what I'm telling you, okay? This is an ancestral read, so trust me, your ancestors are here with me right now and definitely speaking through me, and they want that message to get across to you. Is given like that standing strong in the face of adversity energy, where like every time that the south comes out, when it's something like this, based off of what it is that I'm seeing, like, yeah. So then I'm also seeing the eastern wind, where the soul is teaching the spirit of true self. So this could even have been like your ancestors trying to just tell you about what it is that they experienced in the south in the past. And maybe as you're seeing certain things as a failure, they're giving you the energy and the resources so that you feel glorified by what it is that you look like, or your body or your appearance, okay? That's something to be proud of and celebrated, not something that you should feel ashamed of, right? That's why, like I said, it does say reconsider, stuff like that. So I'm seeing that the soul is teaching the spirit of true self a lesson in regard to perception, right? Specifically about your dreams. So with that eastern wind, you may have dreamt about something, and sometimes your memories can speak truth to what you're experiencing in the spirit world, or what you have experienced in the spirit world, or in different lifetimes, stuff like that. So even as this is like an ancestral message, it could be an ancestor that you have their DNA. It's speaking a truth to the very essence and the spirit of you, about how far you have come along. So if in your dreams you have permission by the way of the soul to perceive and to observe your body in a different time, in a different space in the south, that may have given you a certain type of perspective, that for a lesson for you to learn about, you know, the spirit of true self seeking security from some type of failure, because it really does set you on a pathway to eventually succeed and to overcome challenges, not just for yourself, though for humanity as a whole. I'm also seeing the western wind. So I'm seeing that the spirit of true self is learning the lesson about the process of communication. Included in those processes for communication, I'm seeing commuting, so traveling back and forth to work or something like that. or just, and then I'm also seeing communications with like emails, text messages, stuff like that. So they're both acknowledged in the Western Wind, where the soul is teaching the spirit of true self a lesson about communications. So take it as it resonates. And I'm just seeing how it's like all being brought together because of that Eastern Wind and the perception by the way of your dreams. And like your body is the one that carries you, transports you, is the communication center for how it is that you're the essence or the spirit of your true self can even connect to the dream world and experience things that may have happened in the past, are happening in different realms, or may even happen for you in the future. So that speaks truth to the clarity of that message surrounding what it is that you have experienced in the past. That's saying like, if failure is what the kids are calling it these days, like I don't see you as a failure. So it's just like the spirit is really strongly saying that message where like if you felt vulnerable or you were worried or you felt hostile about something that you were afraid of experiencing or something like that, or something that you experienced in the past affecting you like in the future, reconsider that kind of thinking and find a way to communicate more clearly and be assertive about what direction it is that you want to go in moving forward. Okay, so I'm seeing key on a ring, which is a representation of many options. Maybe you were in a relationship that was unconventional. Maybe you felt like you were being strung along, something like that. Or it could represent that you have a bunch of different options to choose from. So take it as it resonates. I'm also seeing a sunglasses energy, which is showing like that perception. And that's really what I'm seeing, is the perception, especially in regard to the Eastern Wind. So whenever the sunglasses card comes through, it gives that energy of you're learning a lesson about perception. Specifically during the cycle of this read, I'm seeing it's a perception that you're learning in regard to your dreams. So your dreams carry you to another realm, to another world, to oversee and also experience certain things, though they also are the carriers that bring you back to your vessel. Okay, if that wasn't clear, I hope that is clear now. So then I'm also seeing the poker face. Poker face is a representation of taking a chance, taking a risk, going over your options, and maybe gambling. So maybe in a dream you were seeing that you were taking a gamble or something like that. Maybe it's reminding you of how you took a gamble in the past and you felt like a failure. Take it as it resonates. I'm also seeing wedding rings in reverse. So any cards that I see in reverse are obviously reflected on other energies that are in reverse during the cycle of the read. So I can talk about the wedding rings in reverse when I get there. And yeah. So then I'm seeing right along with it is a karmic relationship. So maybe you were in a union or a marriage that did not work out, or you were in a soul connection that didn't work out, though I'm seeing that it was a karmic relationship. So there may be some resentment or triggers that are associated with that, maybe that marriage or that karmic relationship is something that you took a risk on. Maybe you had dreams about it. So I'm just seeing something like that is going on. Then I'm also seeing the blowing kiss card, which is a representation of unconditional love, giving and receiving love, fairness in love, and affection being returned. So it's just showing me that if there was a karmic relationship, if there was a risk that was being taken in the past that you were gambling on, if there was a union that doesn't exist anymore for you, then this affection being returned is just showing me that things are going, you know, in a different direction for you, either now or in the future. So then I'm seeing this passion energy where there's like a lot of chemistry, sparks, you being in an energy of having equal interest and like a burning desire. So if you're not familiar with how it is that I do my reads, I do them based on time that has been offered or is available to me for me to be able to share the message with you. So thank you. The time that had been offered to me is the Page of Rods energy. With this Page of Rods energy, it's a representation of like an invitation, announcement, something like that. Yeah, that's what that is. The page, yeah, it's pretty much, that's what it is. Page of Rods is like an invitation or an announcement. It is being received as like coming from someone that's honest, trustworthy, reliable, also universal. So when I see universal and trustworthy and reliable, it could be love. Love is one of those things that is universally recognized. Though when I hear universal, the first thing I think of is banks, because routing numbers are universal for banks. If you didn't know that, then now you know. So yes, and then also seeing trustworthy and reliable and commute. So take it as it resonates. You found a way, or your ancestors found a way to give me that divine offer, so thank you. Then the energy that I'm seeing you in for the cycle of the read is the Five of Pentacles reversed. So the Five of Pentacles reversed is showing me that whatever it is that you experienced that was of great value in the past that you may have lost or caused you some type of feelings, right, that you were a failure, or made you feel vulnerable or hostile or afraid or maybe even worried, whatever it was that you experienced in the past, where maybe someone passed away or you lost something of material gain, whether if it was like I said, some type of financial loss or something of great value, is going to get restored and returned to you. And like whatever that energy that you were in, where you felt like it was a loss or that you were a failure or you were disappointed, or any of those negative emotions that you experienced when you went through what it is that you went through, in the Five of Pentacles reversed is showing an energy of like you being able to gracefully come out of it, and that it didn't affect you to the point where it caused you a great depression, or that you will be stuck in a karmic cycle that you can't get out of. Okay, so you're being received in this energy as very smart, very intelligent, and also very calm. So I'm seeing that it benefit you to remain calm, to, like the angel card says, to reconsider feelings of thinking that you're a failure, or that your body is made wrong, or that you're not connected, or something like that. And being able to communicate clearly, because that benefits you well to be able to communicate clearly, and also to be more assertive in this energy where you are communicating with your ancestors, you are praying or talking to God on a continuous basis about what direction it is that you want to go in your life, and you know, you're being assertive about it. So let's get into the read. In the past position during the cycle of the read, I am seeing that you were in this Page of Swords energy. The Page of Swords energy is someone that is like super ambitious about wanting to know the truth. And in this energy, I'm seeing that like you were very dreamy. So in the past, you could have been dreaming lucidly about whatever it is that you wanted to achieve, right? And that's where you gain a perception about what the truth is. Or you went on a journey of pursuing a certain truth so that you could follow your dreams. Okay, so take it as it resonates. Like I said, you could have been dreaming lucidly and found some stuff out in your dreams, or just based off of what was important for you in your life, because I'm also seeing like important. It's like you following your dreams and you doing what needs to be done so that you can get to the truth of the matter. And I'm seeing that you were wanting to move forward in that energy clearly. Like, this is the fulfillment of my dreams. This is important to me. How do I get there? And I'm just seeing that in the past that came through very clearly. Okay. Then I'm seeing that led to you being in this 10 of Cups energy. The 10 of Cups energy is showing me that towards the end of the cycle of the read, you were very happy, well pleased. You felt like abundant, filled with joy, excitement. You know what I mean? You weren't in an energy of desperation. It wasn't like melodramatic or tragic or, you know. And then you were also being received in this 10 of Cups energy as innocent and exquisite. So maybe because you were seeking the truth and like wanting to get more clarity on how it is that you can prioritize what's important to you and following your dreams, you wanted to be led clearly on a pathway towards your happiness. And I'm saying that is what happened for you. I'm also seeing that within that experience, you had that perception of whatever it is that you went through in your dreams, and there was the energy of like taking a risk and gambling and whatever it is that happened in your past. Because you remember what happened in your past, when you experience some type of loss or some type of disappointment, the energy that you were in during the cycle of this read, it just made you feel like really calm, and you wanted to be smart about what it is that you were doing so that you maintained a level of affection being returned to you and having like fairness in love, being in that energy of giving, receiving unconditional love, because that's what you deserve. Okay, so that's why I'm seeing like the 10 of Cups energy, because it is an expression of you being in that unconditional love, either whether if it's with yourself or with God, because you are communicating clearly and you are being assertive about the happiness that you want to experience in your life. And I'm also seeing with that Passion card, it's like there's a lot of chemistry and joy, and like you're celebrating where it is in your life that you are and where it is that you want to be. Okay, so let's talk about your future. Because I'm seeing like the Western wind, and it's saying the process of email. So that may be where someone was communicating with you clearly, and that's what brought you the joy and the happiness. And then also with the commuting, so maybe someone is going to be communicating with you about commuting or something like that. Though let's look into your future to see what's going to happen. So I'm seeing the 7 of Pentacles. The 7 of Pentacles is an energy of like you're working really hard to grow your finances. like with the Seven of Pentacles, with the Seven of Pentacles energy, it's just like showing somebody that's working really hard to reap some type of profit for all of the work that they're putting in, okay? And I'm seeing that this work that you're doing requires a lot of discipline because you have the Wild card in reverse, okay? It requires a lot of discipline and also a lot of loyalty. And being loyal all the time, you know, whether if it's to your job or in a relationship, can be difficult if you're used to being wild, right? So that's kind of what I'm seeing. You know, what it really is reminding me of is like, if you lived a certain type of lifestyle and you worked a certain type of job where you always could just be wild. Like, let's say, for example, somebody that used to be on the Bad Girls Club TV show, right? They're just, you know, they have that persona. They get paid to do that and to be on that kind of show. And someone that now is running like their own, well, either running their own business where they have to function in the corporate world or something like that, or like somebody that used to be a bad girl or being like the Bad Girls Club and now they're like a lawyer or a judge or something like that, you know what I mean? Like, it requires a lot of loyalty, discipline, and dedication, and you can't just be popping off on people like you used to. So that's just the kind of energy that I'm seeing. Yeah. And so in the Seven of Pentacles energy, it is giving that energy of somebody that's like working on building up their finances, maybe expanding your portfolio or getting, you know, getting an increase in your wealth and how much money you make. Furthermore, what I'm also seeing is that it requires for you to do the inner work to tame maybe how you spend. That could be one of those things. Tame the way that you perceive or you view yourself. That could be another one, because it says like that you're seeking security from some type of failure or where it is that you may have done something wrong. And it's like, in the Seven of Pentacles energy, you are working very hard to build up your finances, though you also understand like how much discipline it takes, and how much loyalty it takes for you to maintain financial security and growth, okay? So that's really what I'm seeing. And another thing is like, because it's Pentacles, it's showing me that that may have to do with like work and money, right? Furthermore, because you were in the Five of Pentacles reversed energy during the cycle of the read, so you recovered maybe from a divorce or with the engagement, you know, or union in reverse card, or the karmic relationship that you were in. You may have recovered from that. So moving forward with the Seven of Pentacles upright, you get what I'm saying? It's like you had to work really hard to recover from that, is what I'm seeing. And it does bring you to that Seven of Pentacles energy in the future, though it's really showing like how you had to work, how hard you had to work to get into that Seven of Pentacles energy. So you're tired. Let's not beat around the bush. I can see that you're tired. Tired of fighting, tired of trying to get back to a sense of normalcy, tired of maybe like that you had to do the inner work as well as the actual work to build back up your finances. In any divorce, from what I know, especially in America, it can cost you, or it probably cost you to get divorced or whatever the situation may have been. And the reason why I'm saying that is because the Union card in reverse is the one that was with the Five of Pentacles reverse. So it's showing me that that may have been like what it is that you were going through during the cycle of the read. you know, that you experienced in the past and how it's affecting you during the cycle of the read, okay? So in the future, like I said, you are going to be in that unconditional love energy where you are giving and receiving a fairness in love, and you're going to have that affection returned, right? Because the Five of Pentacles is saying that you recovered and you're good. Nonetheless, in the future, it's like, finally I got here because I'm in the Seven of Pentacles energy. I'm tired. You know what I mean? Like, and then I'm seeing that you will go into hermit mode because of the fact that, you know, you have put in all of that work. Though it's like now you want to take the time to reflect and figure out where it is that you go from here, because you have worked hard to put yourself in a better position financially. So in the hermit mode, you're being received as believable. Like, you believe in yourself. You don't think that you're a failure. So you have to start to highlight, you know, where it is that you came from, because you were in that Seven of Pentacles energy, where you recognize that when you were going through whatever it is that you went through, it's more of like that, look how far it is that I come. Like, I can perceive what my mountains and valleys have been in my life, and I know that, you know, I'm worth it, right? So that's just what I'm seeing. Like, I know that I should believe in myself. I know that forgiveness is healing. I know that I'm good. I know that I'm loved. And I'm, you know, really satisfied with how far it is that I've come in my life. And you're also being received as not radical, not extreme in this energy. You're just taking the time to take a deep breath and reflect on, I have come a long way, and I do deserve to be happy with my life. I say that I'm seeing that you will be in that energy in the future, because like I said, I'm getting ready to, like, round of applause, because like you have to come to that point where you're just like, you know, I accomplished a lot. I've invested a lot in recovering from what it is that I've experienced. Another thing is that what it is that you went through that was not so great, even if you did feel like a failure because of the way that certain things went in the past, you went through those things because you were meant to spiritually mature and grow, right? And so even as you have gone through some of those experiences, it's saying that when you came to that mental space of, I'm a failure, your angels came in and was like, stop thinking like that. Reconsider how it is that you're thinking about yourself, and reconsider how it is that you're projecting that kind of thing out into your reality, because then you'll come into these experiences where you fail. And that's not because of anyone else. That's because you've projected that into your reality, that you would experience these failures because you were saying that you were a failure, right? However, like I said, your angels came in and were like, snap out of it, like reconsider and communicate more clearly as a resource for your spiritual being, and you being the navigator over where you take this vessel, aka your body, and recognize that you're not a failure. So yeah, in the future you will be in that hermit energy, and it may be like one of those aha moments where it's like, I have to communicate more clearly, and I need to be more assertive about how it is that I'm talking to myself, how it is that I talk to others, because this is my body. And regardless of what other people are calling my experiences these days, my angels are telling me to be more assertive. They want me to be satisfied, right? My ancestors have gone through whatever it is that they've gone through to send me messages and to let me know that forgiveness is healing. I know what it is that my challenges were. I know what my successes were. I know what it is that I've overcome. And I know how far I've come. And I know how hard I've worked not just for someone else, though, on myself. I've worked on me internally, how things make me feel, how confident I am in my connection with Source. I know how reliable I am. I know how trustworthy I am. I know how smart I am, right? And that's like what I'm seeing, is because as you spoke these things once over yourself in the past, you saw how innocent you were, you saw how exquisite you were, you knew that you wanted to receive the love that you were giving, you didn't want to be in an energy of desperation, you didn't want for it to be all dramatic, you wanted peace in your life, and you wanted happiness and joy. And so you're in this energy in the future where it's like you believe and you recognize the power that you have over your own life. Okay. So then I'm seeing that you will be in this Two of Cups energy where there's someone that you trust. There's someone that you're in union with, someone that you love. And I'm seeing that it's a natural connection for you to be able to connect with this person, for you to be able to share your beliefs with this person. This is someone that you're silly with, you have fun talking to. Could be a partner, could be a family member, could be a co-worker, someone that you have an unconditional love connection with. Okay. Yeah, I'm just seeing you in this Two of Cups energy, like someone that pours into you and you pour into them. And I'm just seeing that the connection between you two is very natural, that it is a natural connection. You are, like I said, having fun with this person. You're very silly with this person. Like, whoever this is, they bring out the goofy side of you. Literally says goofy, silly, and also natural. So unconditional love, there you go. Then as far into your future as I can see, you're in this Ace of Cups energy. This Ace of Cups energy is showing me that a new offer is coming in. Okay, this could be the communications via email. Like I said, it could be about the commute. This new offer that's coming in is something that fulfills the desires of your heart. So whether it's something that you've been praying for, something that you're passionate about, right? Something that you have like a burning desire about, something that is relative to your chemistry, something that you haven't. There's that saying that whatever you're seeking is seeking you. So since we know that you're no longer seeking security from some type of failure, that you are seeking security in your successes, so your successes are seeking security in you as well. As you're seeking peace of mind, as you're, you know what I'm saying? You're seeking the fulfillment of your dreams. The fulfillment of your dreams is also seeking you. So there's an equal interest in the joys that you've been looking for in life that are also seeking you as well. And what I'm seeing in the future is that in this Ace of Cups energy, you find each other and there's that offering of passion between you two. Okay? So, equal interest, burning desire. And the Ace of Cups. And that's as far into your future as I can see. You are being received as like very clean. So it's not a dirty offer. Super important to know. And it is like an offer that comes in that's not really forced. I'm just getting like soft. Like a very soft and clean offer in regard to your passion. It's not a dirty offer. It's not something that's like desperately rushed upon you. And if it's coming from this Two of Cups connection, then it's a natural one that you won't mind accepting like at all. And it's also genuine because we have the phony card in reverse. So what I'm seeing is that wherever there was a union in reverse that wasn't genuine in the past, that you felt like was a failure, I'm seeing that what you realize in the future is that happened for a reason, because you experience this unconditional love and this union of equal interest with this Two of Cups energy, and then you get that Ace of Cups, divine offer of like something that you know you're passionate about. So I'm seeing good things are going to happen for you, Taurus. So I do send love and light and healing energy, and I thank you all so much for joining me, and I will see you all next time. Bye. Hey my everythings, I hope that you all are doing well. So we have a goal. Do you know how I do the service projects like American Red Cross, Habitat for Humanity, working with FEMA? I'm in the recruitment process for a new government service project. That requires relocation, and your girl needs some money. So if you or anyone that you know is willing to help in the support or the move, I would greatly appreciate it. Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe, because we only have a few months. I know it's like a last minute ask, though this is something that we really need so that everything can go out and make a difference, okay? Thank you so much, and I appreciate you all for supporting the channels.